Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio.
You're listening to Reza Riffs with Keith Reza and Alan Lee, right here on LA Talk Radio.
Excellent, we're back. How you doing, Alan Lee?
Look out, man! I'm doing great, and yourself? We're back here at LA Radio, and I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to go.
I haven't seen you in a while, man. I was I was traveling, and I did a stand up. Because that's what I do.
I know. You told me that once before.
Yeah. And it's been an interesting year. You know, I just got out of a huge emotional relationship with a bitch.
Oh.
And you know how that goes, you know. When I met her, she said that, you know, she got attacked, you know, like raped or whatever. Oh, and I was like, oh, was it by Bill Cosby? And, like, I was just like, so, you know, because I didn't believe her, you know what I mean? And because if you get attacked, you know, you don't like keep talking about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some people like to get off their chest.
Yeah. But, you know, clearly she didn't have any chest.
Oh.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, she was just such a nightmare. She told me that she wrote a book about her attack, you know what I mean? Yeah, she's like, I'm a survivor. I'm going to write a book. I was like, oh, that's cool. So I started to like her because, you know, I'm a writer. You know that.
I know.
Because I do stand-up.
You must be a writer.
But like it just like months just emotional abuse, you know what I mean? Emotional abuse. And you know, emotional. But I survived. I should write a book.
You should write a memoir.
Yeah, because I'm a survivor.
You're a survivor, dude.
Yeah. So that was my summer. How was your
mine was
or it wasn't summer, it's about to start.
Yeah, it was about to start. It was exciting. You know, I'm still getting over my show with Ron Lynch, you know. And I met Mark Maron over there too.
Ooh.
Yeah. He tugged. You know, it's funny. I came to see him, and I was late. And someone pulls on my shirt as I walk up the aisle, looking for a seat at the Steve Allen Theater, where Mark Maron, WTF, Mark Maron podcast king.
Wait, that's how you spell Maron? WTF?
No, WTF. That's the name of his show.
Oh, right. I knew that. I thought. Remember Mark Maron?
Yeah.
I thought it was Mark Maron.
Yeah. Well, Mark Maron.
Mark Maron.
I don't. You know, I keep doing that.
Yeah.
Because I like to play around with phonetics.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so who is it? He's tugging on me. He said, "Take my seat." He's tugging on me, saying, "Take my seat."
Oh, that's kind of like
is that cute?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That would be like if Rosa Parks was tugging on me and say, "Hey, take my seat."
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's a great analogy.
Yeah, I know.
Let me think about that for a moment.
Well, guys, this...
I'd like to introduce a young lady.
Yeah, we got a new co-host. I was about to introduce her.
An attractive lady.
And
she's here with us today. Why don't you introduce her?
This season, since it's the third season, I thought it'd be cool to add a third co-host.
I think it's great.
You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of shows nowadays that are going viral, they go with the third co-host. You know, basically what I'm saying is my job's going to leave soon, and it's going to be Lee Riffs.
Oh,
so this is probably going to be your sidekick.
I would miss you, and I can't even envision something like that.
Oh.
You're not seated there.
Let's get to know our new co-host, who's going to be joining us on this adventure of Reza Riffs. Her name is, let me look at the paperwork because we just hired her. Her name is Megan Jenkins.
Oh my God, that's
Megan Jenkins. It's Megan Jenkins.
Megan Jenkins.
Hello, Megan Jenkins.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Now, we have a question because before we start the show, why do you want to be a co-host on Reza Riffs?
Oh God, that's a loaded question. I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, you told me you were going to ask me this.
Oh, well, this is what rifting is.
Yeah, you make up stuff.
You make up stuff.
So go ahead and lie, right?
Yeah, just lie.
I don't know. You're good to look at, so I get to sit across the table from you and stare at you for an hour. So that's cool.
Whoa! You guys are friends.
Yeah, we're friends. I met Megan at a karaoke night, and we did karaoke, and we sang. What song did we sing? We sang "Salt and Pepper."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did really well at that.
I know. I was pushing it in because that was a song. It's called Salt and Pepper. Pushing it.
I like that. So you did that. I want to hear what he says.
Yeah. Basically, to the folks at home, Megan is here to ask questions I'm too scared to ask.
That's right. We'll just
That's pretty accurate.
Because I figured instead of offending guests, I'll have the girl do it, and then they won't be so offended.
You're smart.
I'm a smart guy. I have Asperger's.
Oh.
So I'm like very, very smart.
Oh, that's
Speaking
cool.
of smart, I'm in a smart X-Men battle right now on Twitter. I mean, on Facebook. Like, I'm fighting with people who are X-Men fans.
Oh, what's tell us about this?
Because, well, we only got 2 minutes before we got to wrap it up to introduce our guest. But here's the gist of it. First of all, add me on Facebook, Keith Reza, Reza, and follow me on Twitter, Keith Reza at twitter.com. And, stuff like that, and we'll talk about. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. This show today, we actually have sponsors, and we're being sponsored today by Neptune's Lagoon, which is in Anaheim, and their phone number is 714-761-8325. Now, what Neptune's Lagoon is, Alan, is it's a spa where you could, enjoy a nice jacuzzi, and you could enjoy it, It's only like $30 an hour, and you just enjoy a nice jacuzzi and they got a steam room too. So
are these private or
these are private, and they're beautiful. And actually, Megan is she used to go there a lot, and she
Megan was.
No, she told me about when she wanted the job. She's like, hey, Neptune's Lagoon would like to sponsor Reza Riffs.
Oh, that sounds.
And I was like, why do they want to sponsor Reza Riffs? And she's like, oh, because I'm trying to get a job on Reza Riffs, and they want me to work there. And I was like, hey, you sponsor Reza Riffs. Basically, I think she was just saying to get the job here to sponsor us.
Megan told me that she had been to the spa.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Oh,
she literally had been inside the spa.
I was inside the spa.
Tell us about it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You can bring in food. You can bring in a whole bunch of stuff. You can,
be there in
just hang out. Yeah.
And
AJ's the owner. He's awesome. He's a cool guy.
AJ's the owner, and he's sponsoring us for a couple episodes.
Yeah. What's up, AJ?
Hey, AJ. How you doing out there, man?
Here's the thing. Here's what AJ told me, that if you're listening to the show and you want to go to Anaheim to go to a nice, relaxing spa called Neptune's Lagoons, and their phone number is 714-761-8325. If you go in there and you get a nice, relaxing jacuzzi thing, and you mention Reza, Reza, AJ will give you a free soda.
Oh my!
Did you guys also? Neptune's Lagoon was on Blind Date a lot.
It was also on Blind Date.
If you guys remember that show from the 90s.
Wow.
Yeah, from the 90s.
So that's pretty cool.
Megan, we have a Twitter question for you. Were you ever on Blind Date?
I was not. No. No.
That was a fast answer.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, Alan Lee, do you have your questions ready for our guest?
Yes, I have some. And
well, you turn on your cellular phone so
Megan has some.
So I know what I'm talking about. This guest is actually one of my favorite stand-up comics. I just actually featured for him a couple weeks ago in Santa Ana, and I asked him. I said, hey, will you please do the show? And his name is Ian Bagg, ladies and gentlemen. Ian Bagg.
Woo.
And he's been on Conan. He has Comedy Central specials. He's filming his new 1-hour special at the Irvine Improv this weekend. And he was also a top 5 finalist on last season's Last Comic Standing. So, you guys ready to talk to Ian Bagg?
We sure are.
All right, let's call Ian Bagg. The phone is ringing.
Hey, while it's ringing, I have a Twitter question.
It says busy.
So, someone asked, is it channel 1 or 2?
It's channel 1.
Brian, channel 1.
Yeah.
All right, channel 1 it is.
Okay, let me text Ian. 1 second, you guys get on.
Yeah, so we're jazzed. Megan is here. We've got our friends at Neptune.
I hear you're going to get a pet, Alan.
Yeah, you know the deal is I went to Pet Rescue, and it was Allison Eastwood's
Awesome.
And so I figured, the next one I go to, I should, get a pet.
That'll get her.
Yeah, I'll really fit in there.
What kind of pet are you going to get?
You know what? I was going to ask for your help on that. I'm not going to get a pit bull, I'm going to tell you. Not that I have anything against pit bulls. But and I'm not going to get a poodle. Not that I have anything against poodles. And I'm not going to get a chihuahua. That's, I don't know what. I don't know.
I feel like you're more of a cat guy.
I don't mind. I like cats.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, the cats that are raised by dogs. Have you seen this on Facebook?
The phone?
No.
A kitten that someone turns over to a dog to be, adopted by a dog ends up acting like a dog. Comes up to you, pet it like a dog. Can you believe that?
That's pretty crazy.
I'm going to do that if I get a cat.
Oh, wait, guys.
You have a dog?
I
can't hear
My
the
bad,
phone
my
is
bad.
ringing.
This is how the show goes.
Hello?
I'm sorry.
Hello? Hello? Ian? Ian? Ian, are you there?
So, they start acting like dogs, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
They like fetch and stuff?
Almost. It's unbelievable what happens to their personality. Yes, and
Okay, hold on. We're going to try calling again.
Please do.
Because it's not ringing.
Did you get the phone?
Yeah, I got the phone number.
Sam gave us the directions earlier. This has happened before, ladies and gentlemen, on this show, and it's what makes it so suspenseful for the people out there. These moments of suspense.
Can I give a shout out while this is happening?
Please do. No, give a shout out.
Ian, are you there? It says he's taking the call.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's a... Alan, can you go get Sam and see if it's working?
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Because, it's not...
A word from our sponsor.
Well, this is ridiculous.
So if you guys need a ride, JB Atkins is
an Uber driver.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
the best.
Hey Sam, this is our director Sam. We're trying to call the great Ian Bagg and it's not ringing, but the phone number is the right number. Oh, he's calling. We should answer, right? Hey Ian, can you hear me?
Thank you, Sam. We appreciate it.
Sam, we can't hear what Ian's saying though.
Oh.
He's on the. Oh.
Someone lowered this.
Oh, Ian, can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you.
Oh, hey, Ian. Sorry about that.
No,
That's no problem.
thank you.
There we go, fellas.
Yeah. Did you pick up both times? Can you hear us both times or no?
I picked up all times. You could not hear me.
Oh, excellent.
Well, thank you. Ian.
It's because I didn't hit the unmute button or something.
Way to go.
So I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry.
And we're not hired.
Maybe you shouldn't be doing production.
I'm going to have a conference about that, Ian.
My stand-up's a lot better than my podcast.
Well, and your technical.
Oh, hell, here we go.
But Ian, this is Alan Lee, the co-host.
Hi, Ian.
I was telling him
Hey,
how I featured for you at the Santa Ana Underground and how that was a fun show and stuff and how you killed it.
And that was a lot of fun. We had a good time at the Santa Ana Underground. I'm glad you made it home without being murdered.
That was a great club. Well, see, when they asked me to do it, I said, well, Ian usually likes to bring Jen Murphy along, and then they so I didn't think I was going to get the job, but I was glad I got the job because I've always wanted to do a show with you.
Oh, I'm glad you actually did it. That was fun. Yeah. Good times. Can't always have Jen Murphy show up.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Alan and Jen Murphy go way back at the Comedy Store and stuff.
Like about
That's
almost
nice.
back to never.
Would they love us?
I don't know. Were you guys lovers? Hey, Ian, I have a question for you, and I find this I actually find this very fascinating.
Okay.
I looked up your biography, and it said you were the first Canadian to meet 3 U.S. presidents.
Yes. I've met Jimmy Carter on a plane. I met Barack Obama on a plane. And I met
Reagan.
Reagan. I used to coach hockey when I first moved here, and he used to come watch his grandson play.
Oh, that's cool. Because see, like, I'm fascinated with presidents. I'm not fascinated with Obama, but I'm fascinated with I'm fascinated with presidents with my Asperger's. Like, I used to like read up about every single president. You know what I mean? So I know all their names.
Oh, well, let's hear more.
So I'm sorry. This is questions for me. So like, was Jimmy Carter cool or?
Jimmy Carter shook everybody's hand on the plane and was walking around the whole plane, and the pilots actually heckled him. They're like, "If Mr. Carter would sit down, we can pull back from the gate now." So, it was very interesting.
And
my favorite part was this lady yelled out. She goes, "You're the best, Jimmy Carter." And I was sitting next to this guy, and he goes, "Easy."
I would have been
so
like,
poor Jimmy was being heckled on a Delta flight to Los Angeles.
Well, it's weird because like Jimmy Carter was, I mean, I wasn't alive when he was president, but like according to books and stuff, history, he wasn't really a good president. And
I don't know if he was a good president. You've got to wait for, I don't know, 4 more presidents before you say somebody wasn't a good president. I think the only one that's holding up so far is Nixon.
Nixon, yeah. Well, that's because like,
worst so far.
Yeah, Nixon had a couple demons in the Watergate.
Not a crook.
Couple demons. One of them was called Vietnam. One of them was called. He was just creepy. He really wanted to be president. He was like.
Well, he lost to Kennedy the first time.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd even think about running, but apparently he tried to date his wife for several different years, and she would say no all the time. And he ended up being her driver for when she'd go on dates. Really? Yeah. So he had and then he's like, "I'm going to become president." She's like, "Okay, I'll marry you."
I thought she just married him because his name was Richard, which stands for dick. You know,
okay.
like ladies, like ladies like dick. I think. I don't know.
The women like dick. Not all of them. Some of them like a good scissor fight.
Now, what was it like meeting Obama? Did you meet him before he was president, or?
I met him just before he became president. He'd just finished writing the book. He was just starting to run for the nomination, and had written the book, and I had seen him a ton on TV. So I didn't think he was going to become president. So it was just on I think it was flying to Chicago. I think I flew to Chicago.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man.
Him and Michelle and 2 security guys.
Oh, so you saw Michelle too?
I saw Michelle.
Oh, that's cool.
She likes Big D too. I called him Barack Obama.
If I know you can't vote because you're Canadian, but if you can vote, who would you vote for, Clinton or Trump?
I'd vote for Clinton.
Yeah, because
there's no way I'd vote for Trump.
Yeah. I think Trump's kind of a character.
Not even Sanders.
Kind of a character. He's a caricature.
Yeah, like
caricature. He's something to draw on the street in Venice.
Yeah. Well, I kind of want Clinton to win because, like, if she wins, Bill Clinton will be the first lady, and I think the world really needs that.
What the world needs now is a male first lady.
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner, Bill Clinton being first lady.
I don't think they dress him up like a woman, you weirdo.
Oh, they don't? Isn't that the?
No. I think he becomes
he already
first
has a dress.
lady. I think it'd be cool to be first lady because you just wander around and eat things late at night.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I just want to see him wander through one of the press conferences in a robe.
Because they have very good food in the White House.
Ian, we actually have a Twitter question for you. You are known for your crowd work. Do you have any advice for comedians who cannot do crowd work like Keith Reza? What?
Ouch.
Did you just get slammed on Twitter?
Yeah.
It's sad that people like to hit you from behind. I would say that you shouldn't be crowd work.
That's really good advice.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
But like do you when you're about to do it, do you like go on with like a plan on what you're going to say, or do you just go up and just say it out?
You can't have a plan for crowd work. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting because improv is supposed to be off the top of your head, yet they teach a course.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that's how much of a scam improv is.
Yeah. Do you
So
think
you just have to make sure you have a conversation. It's like having a conversation. Make sure you listen to what the other person says and know what they said to you. So many guys do crowd work already having their answer ready before they even hear what the person said.
Yeah, that's true. Do you know who Bill Dwyer is?
Yeah, I love Bill.
Bill told me about crowd work because he said that he just says the first thing that's on his mind and he just hopes it's funny.
Yeah, I would say that's how Bill does crowd work.
So I was like, oh, so then like whenever I do crowd work, I just say the first thing on my mind, and I don't know how to hope it's funny because like I don't hear laughter and lights and stuff. So
this is how you should do it.
Okay.
Say the first thing that's on your mind, and then say a prayer.
Like really fast.
I really hope it's funny. Dear God, please let this be funny. And then say whatever. Or you could go like this. You could just say the second thing that's on your mind.
The second.
That might be the funniest thing, because the first thing that's on your mind might be logical, but the second thing might be completely insane, which might make it funny.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. It's like you don't put what you want to say in your head. You just go with the thing you don't want to say, right?
Yeah. Say whatever your mom would not want you to say.
There you go.
Exactly. Ian, I have a question. Like, you've been doing stand-up at least since '95, right? So that
yeah. Thanks for bringing it up.
No, no. But I just think that's fascinating because that's 20 plus years. Like
21.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing. And then because '95 was when you did the comedy thing with Louis Anderson.
Yeah.
I've
been doing it for 23 years.
Yeah. I was like, because like if you just did it immediately and get on TV, I was like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So
I've been doing it for 23 years.
So what was it like working with the comedy legend Louis Anderson when he was funny?
He wasn't funny when I did it. So
It wasn't?
No, the only thing I've seen him funny in the last years and years and years is that Baskets. That's the only thing I've seen him funny in.
What's
Otherwise,
Baskets?
it's just been kind of boring.
What's Baskets?
Yeah, what is Baskets? I didn't even know he was still alive.
He's in Baskets. Galifianakis. What do you say? Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis. His TV show on FX.
Oh, that's cool. I remember Louis Anderson from Coming to America and a TV show called Bobby's World, which
that was
just did the voice.
No, it wasn't Bobby's World. He had Louis' World, actually, I think was what it was, and it was horrible.
Yeah, you're thinking of the guy with the germophobia. No, the bald. What's his name?
Howie Mandel.
Yes, Howie Mandel.
No, Bobby's World.
No, he was Bobby's World.
I'm gonna Google it now because I know
Google away.
Yeah, because
I carry this not just a kid that he isn't right.
I know this is going to be a good victory right now.
Okay, if you are right, I will admit you are right. But you're not right.
That's fair enough.
You're not right because I'm always right. That's how.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, Ian, are you on my side or on her side?
He's on my side.
Oh. Okay, Bobby's World was by Howie Mandel. I told you guys. I told you it was Howie Mandel.
Howard Mandel.
That was weird. Oh, well. I knew it was him all the time.
Louis had a cartoon called Life with Louis. That's what it was.
That's what I was thinking of. Life with Louis. Yeah.
There you go.
He was funny on that
You
show.
like the cartoon?
And then he took over
Good point.
Family Feud, and it was horrible. I remember. It just looked like he was
That's a great
crying
show,
or something
though.
the whole time.
Yeah.
You like Megan like Family Feud. Did you like? That's a tough gig.
Yeah. It seemed. I don't know. I think Family Feud would only be tough if your whole family was blonde like me, and then like you got
A blonde Family Feud.
yeah, because they don't really know a lot of answers.
Oh.
That's mean.
What? It's not mean if I'm blonde and I'm whatever. I don't know.
Are you the smart one in your family?
Yeah, I'm the smart.
Then you definitely shouldn't go on that show.
Yeah, I'm the smart one in that family. My mom's a lawyer and my dad's a janitor, and I'm a struggling stand-up comedian with a podcast.
That's true. Is that true? Your dad's a janitor and mom's a lawyer.
Yeah, seriously.
I like that combo.
Wow, somebody overshot.
Somebody really did overshot.
Oh yeah. Somebody, did Dad have a nervous breakdown or something?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Janitors actually, it's not a bad job anymore. It's not like Joe Dirt janitor. It's more like he goes into office buildings and he does Joe Dirt janitoring when no one's there. So, yeah.
Solves math problems when no one's looking.
I like the way you stood up for him, though. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I love
I thought
him.
you were going to say, lawyer, being a lawyer isn't much like it used to be. It's nowhere near as hard. You can get your lawyer degree online.
On University of Phoenix, right?
Your dad has a van?
He has an expedition. They moved up.
Wow, sounds like a fancy cleaning place.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're selling propane out the side of there.
And do you have any crazy stories from like hotel rooms from being on the road? Like, you ever have like someone just crazy and stuff?
I like that segue.
Hotel rooms that are just crazy.
Yeah, like it.
Once when I first started out doing stand-up, I was in Montreal and I was wasted, hammered, and I couldn't get into my hotel room because I had to pee and I had to pee so bad. I ended up pissing on the door, and then I looked at the number and it wasn't my hotel room. The door wouldn't open, so I was like, I got pissed. I was so hammered. I remember doing this, and I remember this was only something you do in your 20s because I wouldn't do it now. But I pissed all over that door, so I'm sure somebody was looking out the door going, he's trying to break in, now he's peeing on the door.
Oh my god!
He doesn't have a very big penis, but it's got that weird fisheye lens, so it may have looked like I was hung like a mule. Probably not long, just wide. He's so wide.
Oh.
That seems like did like the lady ever open the door and see you just peeing, and then like you're like, oh.
I don't know. Nobody opened the door. I just remember looking at the number afterwards. The floor off. Yeah.
Hey,
but I was so relieved.
So I have a Twitter question. I don't really know what this means, and if you don't, forgive me. But it says, "Hey Ian, does Brad Pitt and you still cool?" I don't know what that means.
I did this interview with Brad Pitt once, and he hated me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I started out of the conversation with us at the interview. I said, "So what's your name, fella?" And it just went downhill from there. He hated me so much; it was insane.
Oh my god!
I'm sure everybody has a bad day, but sadly he was having his bad day with me, and I was a douche in that conversation. But really, I was like, so tough.
Well, if you want my opinion, I think Brad Pitt's a little overrated. Anyway, I mean, I think he's only done one good movie, and has married 2 hot chicks. Like that's.
Which movie was that?
I like Meet Joe Black.
That's your favorite movie?
Of his, yeah, because Jake Weber was in it, and I thought Jake Weber played the bad guy, and he was more fascinating than. Oh,
you found Weber was convincing.
Yeah. You know who Jake Weber is?
No, who's Jake Weber?
Oh, he was in Meet Joe Black.
That was his one big movie?
Yeah, that's his only movie. He's more like a...
Sounds like Brad crushed him.
Yeah. He crushed him.
He crushed him.
You were on Last Comic Standing last year. What was it like being judged by the great comedians like Roseanne and Norm Macdonald? Like, that must have been awesome. And then scary
I really
at the
enjoy
same time.
Norm. I think Norm's awesome.
Yeah.
We love Norm.
Yeah, he's still a great stand-up.
Oh, yeah, he's the best.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, was Roseanne ever bipolar to you?
No, to be honest with you, all three of them, it was like doing stand-up for your grandparents. They didn't remember you one week to the other.
Oh, really?
So,
Oh. Well, that makes me feel a lot better because Roseanne kind of went bipolar on me on Twitter.
What did she say?
Oh, I just asked her to do the podcast, and then she's like, oh, tell me more about it. So I tweeted her about it, and then she tweeted me. She's like, I said stop asking me. So I was like, oh, whatever. But see, I've opened up for Tom Arnold before, and he talks about how like bipolar she is. So I just thought, oh, maybe she's really bipolar, you know?
I would say she's definitely bipolar, and I would say I think she admits being bipolar, first of all.
Yeah.
And I think she's also just think about how cranky your grandma is.
So bipolar, there are a lot of people.
And I'll think if your grandma was rich, how cranky she'd be.
She'd be pretty cranky, man, because like if she was rich,
she's just cranky.
Yeah. I wish my grandma was rich that way, because like they don't like giving away money, but they do it anyway. You ever notice that? Like,
yeah, $5 at Christmas.
Do you mean grandmas or rich people?
No, grandmas that are rich.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because like I don't know. I work at a grocery store while I'm trying to become a huge comedian, but like I see grandmas at grocery stores, and they're like, you know, they spoil these kids. Like they always buy them a lollipop.
Sons of bitches.
So Ian, this weekend you're going to be at the Irvine Improv, and you're filming your third 1 hour special, right?
It's my second, but thank you for making me in the future.
Oh,
saying that I've only done that I haven't done enough in my 20-year career.
no.
Yes, I'm about to do my second special. June 18th, and we are filming 2 shows at the Irvine Improv. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, what I was telling Alan in the car was, you know, for
which one of you is driving?
Alan drives.
We switch sometimes.
Obsessed.
But
Yeah.
Did you think so? Thank you.
But what I was telling Alan in the car was like, you know, oh, if you have a special and then you have another special, because you also have 2 30-minute specials, so that's an hour. So that's 3 hours.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
All right. So I've got 2.5 hours worth of specials.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, and then I remember we were talking to Bobby Slayton a couple of weeks ago, and Bobby Slayton has like years. Exactly. But Bobby Slayton told us on air that he only has 2 hours, and like I just found that like really fascinating. And then like, whoa, you've been doing stand up for 40 years, you only have 2 hours. So I think
I'm not surprised. I think guys write different now. It's funny how much material people put out there.
Yeah.
I would say I only have 2 hours as well, even though I'm going to put out 2.5 hours worth.
Yeah. Wow. See, I hate when like people always ask me how much time can you do, and the truth is I could do 45 minutes, but I only have 30 minutes.
Yeah, just say that. Just say with laughter or without.
Yeah. I'll be like, see, I have 30 minutes of good stand-up, and then I have 15 minutes of crowd work.
Oh, there you go.
I have 15 minutes of fantastic stand-up and another half an hour of just speeches.
You're really good at crowd work.
Yeah, you're fantastic.
When I saw your show in Santa Ana, we went to a
Santa Ana.
Yeah, it was awesome. But there was the girl that you were heckling, you know, that was heckling the other crowd member. That was very funny. But I went to a party after, and she was there.
There was a girl that was heckling?
Yeah, it was you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
you don't even remember this.
No, she was talking about the dating, about the coffee and bagels.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she was trying to explain the coffee and bagel.
Yes.
Is that really a website?
It is. I saw them after, and I was talking to them and asking them a bunch of questions about it. Yeah, it's real though.
Did you go on it?
No.
You can go on it. My boyfriend won't let me go on Coffee and Bagel.
Your boyfriend? Oh man, wait, Ian, you actually have a boyfriend? I thought you were engaged.
I have a wife, and she doesn't let me have a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Does she have a boyfriend?
She's got a boyfriend. What are you going to do? My name's Richard Nixon. I drive her on a date.
Ian, have you ever worked with Bill Cosby, and if so, has he ever raped you?
I've not worked with Bill Cosby. Yes, he has raped.
That's just... I get all these random...
Not many people know.
Oh. But you could come out and make a lot of money, because I think I believe every man is innocent until proven guilty. You know what I mean? So I think
I would say he's guilty.
No, I agree, but I think one or two of them the ladies is lying. Out of all 7.
I'd say there's definitely one or two of them. There's 75 charging them. So I would say even if 72 of them were wrong, 3 of them got raped.
I like that.
That's what we have to look at.
That's good, man.
Right?
That just totally changed my cross because I was trying to make a really bad joke. But whatever.
Sorry.
No.
Didn't mean to make it better.
Oh no!
Didn't mean to make a bad joke good.
Well, that's the reason why I like, because you used to have a podcast too, didn't you?
I did. I had the Ian Bagg Show starring
Ian Bagg
and Murphy.
Jen Murphy was on it too. Yeah, but
Jen Murphy was on it and Brian Owen.
Yeah, but I remember you saying that in an interview. You said that you got over doing the podcast because it was like all podcasts now are like open mics. You know what I mean? You got to be really special.
Yeah, most of them are just. I have a theory. Okay, I understand. It's great to have YouTube because I can put my stuff on it, and when people need to see stuff, they can go, check it out. But the honest fact is, YouTube is it's community theater. It's 99.9% of it is just shit. And then 0.1 of it is great, which is just like community theater. 99.9% of the actors in community theater will always have to have a day job where 0.1 will get some.
That's, may I comment? That is very good math, Ian. I like that.
What's that?
That's very good math, Ian. I like that. I agree.
Yeah.
Well,
I just feel like I hurt somebody's feelings with a great YouTube.
well, I just want you to know, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you doing my open mic podcast. It really means a lot to me.
Come on, it's season 3. It's the best open mic podcast ever.
Oh yeah, it's season 3. Yeah. Hey,
I didn't know there was seasons of podcast.
Well, no. Well, technically, this is a radio show that's in Los Angeles, and what we do is after it, we upload it to a podcast.
Oh, you should have told me so I could watch my language.
Oh no! We don't get fines or anything for it.
We're good.
So that's why it's like based on seasons.
Okay, then dick balls dick.
Yeah. But see, a lot of people get scared when I say it's a radio show because they for that reason they don't want to talk freely. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't. That's why I don't say it's a radio show.
I talk freely.
Yeah, you talk freely. Yeah,
freely.
Hey, have you ever? There's this place in Anaheim called Neptune's Lagoons, and what it is it's a jacuzzi place. Have you ever been there?
No, tell me more about it.
Oh, I just got a Twitter question.
Sounds like a place you can get handy though.
Yeah. I just got that Twitter question on. I got
somebody invited there.
I guess.
I'll meet them there at 9:30 p.m. I'll be the guy with the shorts on.
Great place, though. It's a great place.
Oh, Alan was the one who tweeted me that question. You just gave it away.
That was me, shortly.
Alan, I will be there at 9:30. I'll be the guy with the shorts.
Oh, wonderful. I'll be there.
Well, so Ian, you're doing Irvine this week, and you're filming your special.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually going to try and go do it live if I could get work off. So.
Oh, I'd love to see you there.
Yeah.
Where do you work?
I work at a grocery store, Ralph's.
Which one?
Ralph's.
Well,
Yeah. They're very. See, what happened was because I'm a cashier, and I have Asperger's, so I only get 15 hours a week. But what happened was a cashier who's full time, she died. So now I'm getting all her hours until we hire a real cashier. Yeah.
So you're getting 55 hours a week?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of hours, and
Is that what killed her?
How did she die?
She was just obese and stuff. I mean, I can't comment.
Obese.
Maybe she ate a dinosaur. I don't know.
I love the fact that which I can't comment about it. She was a bee.
What's that?
She was a fatty.
That's the one. Well,
she went down hard.
Well,
something on the ground. She bent over for it. Didn't come back up.
Well, Ian, we just got the cue from the director saying we got to wrap up. Is there anything you want to plug away besides...
Who's the director? Because I'll give him a piece of mind. Yeah, mind.
His name is Sam.
Okay.
Oh, you can't really heard it.
Sam?
Yeah, Sam. I don't know.
Sam.
I don't know his last
name.
S-A-M, yeah. And no, he does not like green eggs and ham.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I asked him on season 1.
And you brought it back up on season 3?
Yeah.
Therefore, there'll be no season 4.
Well, that backfired nicely. So, Ian, you're doing your special at the Irvine Improv. How long?
Irvine Improv, 7 p.m., 9 p.m. Drop by. See which clothes I've picked to wear on my special. My hair will be did nice. Yeah.
Now, I have one quick question.
Let us slide by.
How long does it take for your special to get released out? Is it 6 months?
None of your goddamn business.
Oh.
Actually, the last one took a year, so I don't know. Probably no. The last one actually took 6 months. 6 months, about 6 months, hopefully. All depends on the production.
All right. Cool. Well, everyone, is there a Twitter or a Facebook you want to plug away so we could tell all the...
If you can go to ianbagg.com, and if you go to Irvine Improv, the IrvineImprov.com, they have a special. I think they have some sort of 50% off special, so go and use that and get 50% off the ticket.
Nice.
And I hope you drop by and say hi this weekend, Keith, and you other two that are hanging out and getting the giggles and poking Keith in the ribs. I hope you end up on season 4 without him. And I just want to thank you for having me, and I hope you all come out and see the show.
Thank you.
Ian, thanks so much for doing that, man. I really appreciate it. And you're one of my favorite comics,
guys.
And I'd love to work with you again.
And all the obese people.
You got it. One more time, I have to make a fart noise before I leave.
All right.
Okay, there.
Gee, thank you so much, Ian.
Have a good night, Ian.
You're welcome. See you at the old Neptunes.
See you, pal.
Neptunes. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Man, Ian Bagg, ladies and gentlemen.
Ian Bagg.
What a great show.
Rocked.
That was awesome, man. He was so quick, so funny. And he answered all the questions, too, in a funny way. He basically said, Roseanne is bipolar. And he basically said that he's going to meet you at Neptune's Lagoon.
Well, I'll make a note of that. I don't know which to make a note of that or that Roseanne's bipolar. I'll think about it.
All right.
No, what a great guest, man. This was a blast.
Yeah, is there anything you guys want to say before...
We have fun here, and Megan was great to have.
Yeah, everyone,
Thanks,
let's welcome Megan.
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, you did awesome. We'll critique you on the way home.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I gave her an A.
Yeah, we give her an A. And I really wanted you to ask the Thanksgiving question with Ian.
No, I didn't. I don't know. It's weird.
She can do it with another guest.
Yeah.
You can ask.
But don't worry, we'll get Ian back on season 5.
For the Thanksgiving
At least
question.
we got to skip a season, and we'll be like, Ian, what's up?
I think she can ask the Thanksgiving question.
I really want to go on Saturday and watch the special. I think that would be awesome. I think all 3 of us should Uber it and do it.
Sounds good. And then we'll go to Neptune's Lagoon after.
Oh,
right after.
Yeah.
You can bring food in there. You can have a picnic. You can whatever you want. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm so happy. And
it was also on Blind Date.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I really hope the dates, didn't go more blind on it though.
Well, they drain the water after every usage, so.
No, but blind.
Oh, I see.
You gotta get used to this, Cupcake. This is Reza Riffs. Ha 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 ha.
Is that John Wayne you're doing?
I don't know. Anyways,
I couldn't tell.
again, guys, we gotta wrap it up. But give Ian Bagg a follow on Twitter
Yes, indeed.
at Ian Bagg. Follow him, support him. He's really funny. He did us a favor, and see him at the Irvine Improv this weekend. It's gonna be fantastic. I'd like to give it up again for our new host, Megan Jenkins.
Megan Jenkins, thank you so much. And let's also...
Does Megan have a Twitter that she wants to plug away so she could get stalkers?
My Twitter handle is Lil Miss Megan with you'll figure it out. It's under Keith's. Look up Keith Reza and I'm connected to that, and that's easier that way.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And now Alan Lee.
Yeah, and let's not forget, all three of us, to welcome our new sponsor,
Neptune Lagoons.
Lagoon.
Yeah, we give them a call at, I lost the phone number. Listen to the show from the beginning. You got the phone number, and give them a call. And make sure when you go in to get a jacuzzi, sauna, jacuzzi sauna experience, make sure you say Reza for a free Coca-Cola. All right, guys. And I'm Keith Reza. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Keith Reza, R-E-Z-A, and Keith is spelled K-I-T-H, in case you didn't know.
And
also,
I'm Alan Lee on Facebook as well, and Megan Jenkins.
We'd like to give a thanks to our producers, Ron Dude.
What's up, Ron?
Ron Dude. I don't know if he wanted me to say his real name on air. I forgot to ask him.
Ron Jammin.
Ron Jammin, guys.
He's on Facebook
He's
as well.
He's a great guy. He puts these on YouTube and stuff. He's awesome. And then Patrick Laborio, who's a great comedian. He let's see what he can produce. And then Keith Reza, I'm also a producer. I don't know if you guys knew that. And Alan Lee is a producer. And Megan is now a producer. And one more time for the great Ian Bagg, ladies and gentlemen. Follow him. It's going to be fantastic. He has a special, and I'm gonna leave it on that. Follow me. Tweet. You're
listening to Reza Riffs with Keith Reza and Alan Lee, right here on LA Talk Radio.